given you.
Okay,
Okay?
yeah.
I'll just print it off and,
You want to just bring it by the office?
is that okay?
That'd be great. Thank you. Okay, we will call to order the meeting for January the 25th for the City Council of Paris, and we'll open with a prayer from our City Attorney, Rich Cash.
Heavenly Father, we just thank you once again for your presence, for the country we live in. We ask that you continue to be with all the city workers and the citizens and this weather, which kind of goes back and forth, to protect them from the cold. Father, thank you for the mayor and the commissioners, their willingness to serve, their abilities and talents. We ask you to be with them right now to make the best decisions for all of us. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Roll call.
Boyer.
Here.
Branson. Hughes.
Here.
Kemper. Smith.
Here. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We don't have any proclamations or awards tonight. Citizen participation. Anybody like to address the council? If not, I have the consent agenda, which has been moved by Commissioner Hughes, seconded by Commissioner Kemper, that we approve the minutes of January 11, 2016 regular meeting. Approval of bills paid previously, $134,788.73. Bills to be paid, $305,374.48, and salaries of $134,824.58. Approval of one purchase order. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Boyer.
Yes.
Hughes.
Yes.
Kemper.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes. Under ordinances and resolutions, I have our annual ordinance, our resolution for the maintenance of streets and highways by municipality under the Illinois Highway Code. Be it resolved by the Council of the City of Paris that the attached IDOT resolution for maintenance of streets and highways by municipality under the Illinois Highway Code for appropriation of $143,000 of motor fuel tax funds for the purpose of maintaining streets and highways under the applicable provisions of the Illinois Highway Code from January 1, 2016 to December 31, 2016 be approved. It's been moved by Commissioner Boyer, seconded by Commissioner Hughes. Any further discussion? This is provided, I guess, that the money continues to flow from the state.
That's true, yeah.
Roll call.
Boyer.
Yes.
Hughes.
Yes.
Kemper. Smith.
Yes. I'm making a motion to approve the proposal from the Development Consortium to create an enterprise zone administration manual and provide training in administration of the zone for a fee of $2,500 plus expenses not to exceed $625. Is there a second? What this is, if everybody knows, we are now an enterprise zone. We like, now that we are something that we haven't been before, we like to start it out the way we're supposed to start it out. And the best way to do that is to have a person that's in charge of these and got them all running in the state who's willing to come here and prepare a manual for us and to give us training. That's a great idea. So Craig Coyle has agreed for the cost that we are, that the motion was made, that he will come and provide training and also develop a manual so that we will start out running, hopefully. And we've already, I think,
We've had one request.
one request, so that's great. So just the start of the year, we've already had a request, so that's wonderful. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Boyer.
Yes.
Hughes.
Yes.
Kemper.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes. Also making a motion to approve invoice for Siren World, I can't make that up, that's the real name, for $3,635 for the police K-9 car. Anybody has any, is there a second?
I'll second.
If anybody has any questions, the chief of police is right here in our midst. This is, as we know, the K-9, we're going to have the K-9 unit up and running, and this was also by the kind gift of our ladies, maybe 102 or 3, I think, because we got actually a little more than 10,000, so there may have been about 102 of them there.
Yes.
So this is following in line, and Chief's excited about it, and so am I. I think this is great that we're gonna get a K-9 back in the
Craig, that 35, correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, it is part of that 38,000 that we discussed before.
It is.
part of that, the master.
I just wanted you guys to see that invoice again, so I had Kathy put it in there.
Okay, thanks.
That's part of the list of items we had on the car.
It's part of that 38 K.
Part of that total 38 from last council meeting.
Any further discussion? Roll call?
Boyer,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Hooper,
Yes.
Smith.
Yes. That's it for me, Commissioner Boyer.
Thank you, Mayor. I have one motion here to make tonight. First, I'll kind of explain something about the 2%. You have a list in there, it says all the different items that they're buying. They gave it, the fellows down there gave us a good list this year, really good. There's not a thing in here that I would be against. First of all, there'll be a bond of $100, which they have to have. Clothing, they're going to buy some different shirts and stuff, and they're going to pay for those themselves out of the 2% money. They're going to buy recliners, and there's $3,000 for recliners for the department. They're going to buy a new refrigerator at $1,500. This concrete for training cans is actually, that's those trailers out there. They have to put a concrete foundation in under those. It's what they're gonna do. They got a good price on the concrete. The digging out area is done by our street department, so they're gonna dig it out and everything and set those training trailers like they are. The guys have been working on them out there, and they've got where you crawl in, you can go up, you can have like the second floor in it and come back and crawl back through, so there'll be a lot of training going on those out there. Then there's gonna be an upgrade on the doors, the bay doors. Our doors, when they go out, they hit the button, sometimes it doesn't always put the door down. So now it's got a delay on it, 3-minute delay. They can set this delay, it's adjustable. I guess I thought I was gonna have a guy here from the fire department to explain all this, but so that's what it's doing. The guys are putting that money back into our building, which is great. And then they have Denver tools. This is like a sledgehammer with a pry bar and all that on it, and it's been a tool that they bought one of, and it's been great. So now they want to put them on the other 2 trucks, and so that's what the $440 is for. And this FARCOM for the engine and the tower, that's going to be for engine 7 and tower 8. Engine 6, we aren't going to put, it's being worked on right now. We aren't going to put a lot on it because we're hoping to get a grant somewhere to replace that truck. We're having quite a bit of problems with it. So we just want to put this FARCOM in the engine of the tower. FARCOM is a headset that the engineer will have. Now on the fire scene, you can hear the guys inside, can talk to them, doesn't have to use his hands if he's got them busy on the controls and stuff, so he can talk to everybody. And so that's what that is, and they're willing to buy that. Our hose washer, which is, I think it was put in there when we first moved down to this building down there, so it'd be 1971. So that hose washer has been worked on. So they're willing to buy one of those out of the 2% money. And I think it got down $100 for cookware and $673 emergency fund in case some of these prices vary just a little bit. They've got that to work with on it. So,
Tell us again now what that foreign fire fund budget actually is. Where's that money come from?
Any insurance company that sells a policy, the fire part of it, 2% of that comes back to the fire department here. It comes into the fire department. Paul got this through. We didn't have it till a few years ago. Paul found it, and he got that in to where it comes here. And when it first came in, I think we ran it, the city did, and not the firemen, and then found out they were to bring the list to us, and we have to okay it, is the way we do it. But it's 2% of that premium that you pay to anybody out of state, isn't it? Out of state. Anybody out of state, any of those insurance companies have to pay 2% of that premium back. Is what they do, and that's to be used for equipment, clothing, or whatever they want to use it for down there, and then we okay whether that's sensible or not, and we do on it.
And we do that every year, right? We use that every year.
Every year.
What's the total on that?
I think they had 15,056, 46, I think it is. That's rough figure in there, Nancy. They started with 18,931.46 is what they started with, so they still have a balance there that they,
Roughly around 3,000 left, I think.
yeah.
And is it about the same every year when it comes in? The total, is it about the same every year? I mean, does it vary a lot as far as how much you
Well,
get in?
it's been a little bit better here in the last few years. I can remember when it wasn't very much. You remember that, Paul? It was
Yeah,
just
the last few years, I think it's been close to that amount.
Yeah, it's been running pretty steady now.
Does that 3,000 roll over if you don't use it to next year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Roll call?
Boyer,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Kemper,
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
That's all I have tonight, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Branson's not here. I'll make a motion on his behalf to approve the municipal estimate of maintenance costs in the amount of $129,749.60. Is there a second?
I'll second.
This is, follows along with the prior motion about the amount of money. This is where we work out an intergovernmental agreement with the Edgar County Highway Department to buy some of these things that we're going to use, such as salt, calcium chloride, coal patch mix, trench backfill, blotter, bituminous material, things like that. We all go in together to be able to get a bigger bang for our buck in the purchase. Any further discussion? Roll call?
Boyer,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Kemper,
Yes.
Smith.
Yes. Commissioner Hughes?
Mayor, I have nothing tonight.
Commissioner Kemper?
I have nothing, Your Honor.
It's hard to believe from you two.
Yes, it is.
All right, Mr. Treasurer?
Well, the treasurer's report for the month of December is on file in the city clerk's office.
Okay. Mr. City Attorney?
I don't have anything to report.
All?
The shelter that was approved some time ago for the Lakers Stadium is up now, and
We've got just a little bit more stuff to do, but it should be done pretty quickly, yeah, so.
Okay.
I guess I can, if we can go back.
Sure thing.
Ned and I were at a fine arts meeting tonight, and the center's doing real well right now. We had Frozen, I think, sing along with the kids over the weekend, had over 200 each performance. And so I think things are starting to pick up out there, and it's starting to do very well. We've got, I think, we've got the University of Illinois Orchestra coming up real soon, and so we hope everyone continues to come out to the center out there, because it's a great facility out there for us in Paris.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, I have an adjournment, which has been moved by Commissioner Boyer, second by Commissioner Hughes. Remind everybody that our next meeting will be February the 3rd at 4 o'clock here. Our next regular meeting, February the 8th, 6:30 here. Roll call.
Boyer,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Kemper,
Yes.
Smith.
Yes, thank you all for coming.